The Best You is leading the way in the industry of personal and professional growth. Through our magazine, expos, e-learning, TV, club, and awards, The Best You's objective is to help people achieve their dreams, to do more, to be more, to live a life without limits. Join us if you believe in helping and inspiring others, in changing the world, in making it a more just and fair place through education and inspiration. Our goal: everyone, everywhere, now. If you are interested in making a difference, working, partnering, volunteering, supporting, or even licensing The Best You, let's talk. Let's work together and make the world a better place.
The Best You Online. Featuring in-depth interviews, motivational talks, and inspiring masterclasses from the world's top experts, motivational speakers, business gurus, and thought leaders. Leaders and influencers from all over the world are here to share their knowledge and skills with you. With over 500 speakers, The Best You Online is a priceless mine of personal development wisdom, knowledge, and practical information to help you take charge of your life and take you, your business, and career beyond where you have always wanted to go. The Best You Online.
The well-being industry is worth $3 trillion. Hi, I'm Bernardo. I'm the founder of The Best You, and I wanted to share with you my vision, my dream, the concept of The Best You. The Best You is a multi-platform, global platform. Our first thing is The Best You Expo. Now, we've been doing this for the last 5 years, and over these last 5 years, we've had close to 70,000 people attend, and we promoted more than 700 speakers. Because we filmed every single event, we have more than 700 talks from world leaders, all in one library of content. The really exciting thing about The Best You is our growth strategy. Look, we're going to be running expos all over the world. We've done them now in London and California. We're exploring about running them in Miami. We're looking at running them in Canada, in Mexico. It's just the beginning. So this business model where we will license the Best You Expo will allow us to attract more and more speakers, to attract the biggest brands, to attract all the thinkers that will want to be involved, not only in the local, but in the international reach and approach that we have. This will provide us phenomenal revenue and so much content through all the talks and all the different partners that we will have around the world. And there's so many opportunities for people like yourself, for you to be able to get involved in The Best You now. Thank you so much.
Now, the Best You Personal and Professional Development Virtual Expos are happening globally in 2020 and 2021, whether you want to speak, exhibit, or attend. These are 7-day online events for all those passionate about living a better life, creating a better world, gaining greater mindfulness and meaning in these new times, and becoming the best version of themselves. Book your speaking slot, your virtual booth, and get tickets to attend now.
What is life? Your life isn't just about what you're doing now. Your life is the sum of every hope you ever had and everything you ever wanted to be. Life is about the situations you deal with, how you get to where you want to be, and how you become who you want to be. Life is a collection of moments and memories. Life is about being alive, feeling alive. Life is about dealing with whatever fate throws at you. Life is about staying on top when things are challenging. Life is about enjoying yourself, about finding yourself, about leaving a legacy. Life is about looking and feeling good, about staying ahead. It's about being the best you. What you want, what we all want, is a life without limits. So why don't you be the best you?
Hey guys, welcome to day 2 at the Best You Expo, and very excited. We had a lovely day yesterday. We had a great day. We had some amazing speakers, some amazing guests joining us in the morning. So I'm going to be doing this every morning. Every morning I'm going to be here at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be for an hour. Today we're going to be doing a little bit less, but I'm pretty much every day here for an hour, kind of engaging, connecting, and making you aware of all the exciting things that we've got for you. Now, there's a lot of announcements to be made today, and a lot of the people that I'm going to be bringing joining me today are speaking at the Expo, either today or in the coming days. And we got an amazing lineup today. I think you know, and if you don't know, you should know, because we've got Mr. Les Brown joining us today, which I'm obviously very excited about. We're going to be doing a Q&A with him as well. We have Ona Brown. We have Dohrman Winters, who's going to be joining me right after this. And then we have, later on, I'm interviewing Matthew Knowles, one of the biggest music producers on the planet, obviously, with so many talent that he's represented over the years. And very excited to speak to him, for him to share his story and all the great bands that he's worked with and what success means to him. So apart from that, I think you know, and if not, you should know, we're going to be showing some great films. So we've got a documentary today from a really good friend of mine, Jason Welsh, who produced me, and I'm going to show you a very short clip very soon. But additionally to that, we also have a great musician, a violinist, Yuri Ritev, who's going to be speaking with me, who's going to be joining me for a quick interview, and is going to be doing a live performance. So Yuri is just an amazing talent. I mean, we listened to a little bit of him yesterday, and it's just like you instantly get in the flow and relax. So it was lovely, and that's the plan. The plan is to continue to bring you some great speakers. Now, remember, additionally to that, this is a 7-day expo. So it's not about just simply coming in and going. It really is about an opportunity to connect with people. We've combined here pretty much, well, the biggest thinkers, leaders, authors in the industry, in every specific subject of, whatever personal professional growth means to you, from Pilates, yoga, to meditation, to business, to entrepreneurship, to love, relationships, you name it, we have it here. I mean, I think last time I added, we have over 350 sessions. Now, these people invest to be here. They invest to be here, and they've spent years with vast expertise and knowledge, which they're sharing with you. And a lot of you have been lucky enough to get a free ticket. Some of you maybe had to pay kind of like our one-day entry level, $4.99, and some of you maybe paid the VIP $29, or maybe our premium, which is $99. It's extremely affordable. And please tell your friends. I always say this: look, if you love the show, tell your friends. If you don't like it, don't tell anyone. Okay. But the bottom line is we work very hard to put this event together. And I invite those, I know a lot of you that do events know what it takes to run one. So imagine when you've got 7 days, you've got so many breakout sessions and so many opportunities to connect with people. Now, I also said yesterday that, guess what? Technology has a way of teaching you that all of a sudden, when you thought, things are going well and everything's flowing well, guess what? It doesn't. And that's okay. You've got to go with the flow. Remember, every single talk that is here, you can watch live, but you can also watch recorded. Now, how amazing is that? You can't do that in a live event. I mean, if you fly to a venue and your flight's delayed and he's left the stage, that's it. You've missed it. Not here. Here, you can register for the talk, and the speaker will know that you've registered, and they can contact you. They can send you the information, and you can reach out to them afterwards. Go and speak to them in their booth. If you're having some technical issues, go and speak to them in their booth. They have a booth. You can chat to them. You can connect with them. You can download their things. You can get their offers, their products. You can see them on their Zoom live. So look, it's just a great way for you to be able to connect with people. And I highly recommend that you do that throughout the week. People underestimate the power in the room. And there's so many speakers here that could help you, support you, and fast forward your career instantly, simply by saying, hey, can you help me? And that's what the Best You Expo is about. And I think you speakers, coaches, trainers that are already involved in this, don't underestimate the value of saying, hey, could we maybe work together? The partnership opportunities that arise here. And a lot of people that I work with, a lot of people that are here sharing their message are people that I work with for a long time who have helped me, and I support them as well in whatever way we can. So I'm going to start inviting a few guests that I've got already here lined up for me. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to showcase you one of the documentaries we're going to be showing today. And that is from my friend, Jason Welsh, says Super Juice Me. It's an amazing documentary, and I highly recommend that you sign up. It's just one of the things that you get just by signing up and getting a ticket for the Best You Expo. It's going to be happening today, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right on this main stage. We're going to be streaming it live. And for those of you that know or you don't know, again, I'm telling you, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you, we're on Roku. Yesterday, everything was streamed on Roku. It's pretty amazing. So I've got more devices here than probably an Apple shop has, because I've got my iPad, I've got my other computer, and I've got a screen over there. And that screen over there yesterday was pretty amazing to see our content being live on Roku. It was pretty amazing. So for those of you that are outside America, and for those of you that don't like people and don't want to interconnect with other people at the expo, well, you can watch it on Roku. But I highly recommend that you get a ticket. And if you can, go VIP. Again, it's only $29 for the week, $4.14. You can't even get a terrible Starbucks for that. So guys, I'm going to show you very quickly the Super Juice Me documentary that we're showing today. Have a look at it and hope you join us later on. And I'll be back in a minute.
I deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. I have numerous problems. One, I have ulcerative colitis.
Crohn's disease, just throughout my digestive system. It's a very, very difficult thing to live with.
My problems are weight, as you can see.
There's no question in my mind that we're not winning the war on chronic disease.
All of this stuff is clearly not natural and shouldn't be happening to a 26-year-old.
They're drugging them and drugging them and drugging them, and the drugs have side effects.
The properly prescribed use of medicine is the third leading cause of death in this country.
If you haven't looked just here, these are some of the medications I take.
These lifelong medications cause lifelong side effects or adverse events in millions and millions of people.
I need to do this for my health, for my children.
We're at a crisis point, and if something doesn't change, all of these diseases are going to continue to escalate.
I can say honestly I have not felt well for 25 years. But if I don't start putting myself first, there isn't going to be a me to help others.
Do we really need to be spending trillions of dollars every single year on healthcare medicine? Or is it possible that the answer to the current global chronic healthcare crisis is as simple as what's in this glass?
I don't know what it is to feel good.
If you took the medication out of that equation, I could live a normal life.
I don't want to be on all these drugs. They don't do anything for the disease, they just mask the problem.
I'm kind of scared of a whole month. I'm not someone who usually has that type of drive.
Today is going to be my rebirth.
Yeah, I hope you join me and watch this amazing documentary. It's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to show Yuri just before we finish this section, but I wanted to invite now one of my close friends, someone that's been working, helping and supporting me for quite some time over the years here in the US when I started working, and that's my friend Bill Walsh. Bill, I'm going to bring you in the room.
Hello, young man. How are you?
I love you, Bill. Just because you call me young man, you know how to get on the good side, don't you?
Congratulations on this incredible event. I know that you have literally been working around the clock to make this possible for leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners all over the world to get plugged in, because we need to be plugged into some great news that you're bringing to the market. And thanks for all you do.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. So Bill is a venture capitalist and the CEO founder of the success education, business coaching and speaker training firm Power Team International. Bill hosts and speaks at events all over the world. Well, a little bit less at the moment, like all of us. His passion is to empower entrepreneurs and business owners to create massive success. So how's things with you, Bill?
You know, it's been really good. You know, you don't realize it, but when you have times like this that you cannot control, it's important that you're willing to adapt, innovate, and overcome. And, you know, the funny thing is whatever you've been thinking about, planning about, maybe getting around to, if you haven't done the last 3 or 4 months, it's never going to happen. But it has been interesting to transition to digital world and really learn the digital world, but also be able to create products and programs that are allowed to be streamed right to someone's home that, believe it or not, can be effective or even more effective than some of the live events. You know, I could have never imagined doing 6 events in one day. I thought flying to 3 events was really pushing the envelope. But when you can do it from home and be digital and still give people real tools, systems, and products, it's been a great wake-up call. It's also given me a chance to spend even more time with my kids. It's given me the opportunity to really take a good look at what do the next 25 years look like, and really begin to master plan, invest in a lot of new businesses. As crazy as it sounds, there's a lot of great opportunities during this tough time as well. So I've been able to seize some incredible opportunities in the last 90 days on businesses, on opportunities, and really to sharpen the axe in every aspect of our business. So it's been a great wake-up call, and I look forward to live events, but there's no doubt that digital is the future.
Absolutely, it's here to stay, and I think kind of one of the things I was saying yesterday, and I shared this morning as well. We had some technical issues with some of the people trying to connect, and I'm just saying, look, it's the way it is, but it's here to stay. And I have some speakers that I work with and saying to me, "Oh, well, I'm not ready. I'm just going to wait." I said, "Well, you're going to wait for a long time,
right?"
Because I see Disney and LA Lakers, filling stadiums. I don't think I'm going to be putting my money and trying to run a big live event. I'm going to let these guys test first.
Right. Let them test the waters. I think what you're going to see in the future is hybrid events. We ran our first events June 1 to June 5 in Vegas. We had an event last weekend in Vegas, but it's 6 foot apart. It's separate tables. But I'll tell you where the value is at is the combination of a small live group and a really big digital group. And the thing you talked about before the segment opened is that now they can do the replays. We're being able to send out rebroadcasts where we're getting up to 2,000 replays on a 30-minute program that had maybe 50 attendees live. So being able to watch a program when they choose right now is very powerful. And you have so many great speakers and leaders throughout this 7-day experience. And I do call it an experience because you've got to not only plug into what you're hearing, but it's also put it on paper and then put it in action, because you're literally watching people live that are transitioning from what has become the norm of live events of training for 30 years to moving to digital. And now you can take your intellectual property, you can move it to digital for far less dollars, record this stuff, create free membership sites, build active communities, and believe it or not, increase your revenues during one of the toughest economic times ever by producing great content like you're doing today.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, what I love about it, and this is kind of where I really embraced it and understood it very quickly, was exactly that. I mean, you miss a speaking session when it was live, you've missed it. Here, right. Every single session has been recorded. So we got 350 sessions. Someone maybe spoke yesterday. Someone's going to be able to watch it on Friday. And the amount of data that, people will collect, the amount of people that's going to be there.
It's unbelievable how you can really open up new doors and be present to that. And that's one thing I love about you is that you could have just said, we're just going to wait till next year. This year's too tough. But, we talked about this a few months ago and you're like, Bill, I'm investigating new ways. And we've done the same thing, is not just investigate new ways, but then put them in action.
Yeah,
I can tell you that our response to Zoom training, people are really tuned in. They've got nowhere to go. There's no distractions. They're in their home office. They can literally work on this and literally stay 100% tuned in, and they're not getting lost in the lobby somewhere. They don't have to drive their car anywhere. They save the money on parking, on flights, right? So realize that this transition, and I do call it a transition for many people, I call it the age of innovation right now, that it's either you innovate or you die. Either you innovate or you're out of business. And I give you a huge round of applause because you've innovated and you're doing this, right? And I think that everyone else that's watching can take some lead from this and know that the combination of smaller live events, larger digital events can have a great impact on your business. So don't wait till 2021 or 2022 to take courses and programs. Get plugged into those programs now. And you're finding that a lot of people are offering programs at lesser price, at more value. So take advantage of all the value propositions. But this is the most important thing you can do, is that stay plugged in for this stuff. Put the times of all the speakers into your phone. Set your reminders right now so you know. And if you can't make it, then, and always go VIP. Whatever the VIP, the best VIP they offer, always get the best VIP, because it always comes with the greatest value. So those are a few things to give some of that insight and wisdom. And I'm honored to speak about business growth, which I'll talk about tomorrow and the next day, and public speaking. And I'll give you like 30 to 45 minutes of great stuff on those topics. that you can put in motion right now. There's more free digital tools right now for small business than ever before. And a lot of these things are things you can use, as well as bring on some virtual admins. Get some virtual assistants right now to do things you're not that great at. Always hire into your weakness as fast as you can with good people.
Bill, thank you so much. You always bring so much. You're always so helpful. I thank you so much. And I know you're bringing an amazing team as always. Please check Bill's booth, Power Team International. Sign up to his talk. You can register now. You can show interest now. Boom. And then you can watch it. And guess what? If you were sleeping, well, you can watch his recording afterwards. But make sure you come and see Bill at the main stage. He's going to be here. Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, brother. Love you, man. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Love you, man. Take care. All the best. So I'm going to bring my next guest in, and that's going to be Michael Butler. Michael D. Butler. Michael, I hope you're there. I hope you're with us.
Yes, indeed. Bernardo, how you doing today? Great expo. I'm loving it.
Thank you so much, Michael. So Michael launched his entrepreneurial career at 15. After Bible college, Butler loved the pastoral work of the ministry for a decade and a half, being a people person, and he really is, and a natural storyteller. Butler loved to travel, and he travels a little bit less now, like all of us. He loved the travel side of the ministry and spoke to 3,000 audiences in many states and multiple continents. But Michael is what he is, apart from many things, apart from a great man, a great human being. He's a phenomenal publisher with his company, Beyond Publishing.
Hey, it's great to be here. Just a lot of fun, Bernardo. It's been fun attending your events globally, not only in London, but in Long Beach a few years ago. And kudos on the quick pivot. I think that no one saw this coming. And I think what you've got going here is really powerful. And tomorrow, my panel is at 1 o'clock Central Time, 11 Pacific. I'll be featuring a lot of my authors that are speaking around the globe and doing their Zoom calls, but just really excited. Like Bill said, write down the dates and times for your sessions, save them. I mean, you're providing so much valuable content here. You can't help but win if you get plugged in and start networking.
Absolutely. And look, that's the thing. I keep insisting with people, I've seen some people come in and say, oh, I couldn't register to the talk. Well, go and register for another one. You can register and you can watch it afterwards. You know what? You can come back on Friday. And if Michael spoke on Monday, you can still see it. And guess what? Go to his booth and say, Michael, I missed your talk. How can we connect? And Michael's going to connect with you. Look, life throws lemons. You just make a lot of lemon juice.
Make a lot of lemonade. That's right.
Make a lot of lemonade. So, Michael, what are you going to be sharing here at the expo?
Well, I just wanted to say this, we got a lot of fans in North America that are disappointed about Major League Baseball. And I know soccer is big, football is big around the world. And whatever sport you're involved in that you love to watch is probably not happening right now. They're having baseball games with cardboard cutouts in the stands and, audience noises. So kudos on that. Kudos for plugging in here. What I'm going to be talking about tomorrow is really featuring these authors. I gave my keynote yesterday was finding your voice, getting your book out to the world. But I'm giving away some phenomenal things in the booth, Bernardo. The pandemic, readership is up globally. Not only is Netflix up, Bookflix is up. And so book consumption is up. The internet didn't kill reading. The internet didn't kill publishing. We've published about 40 new books in the last 3 months. And we have 350 titles in our Beyond Publishing catalog now. So what we're giving away at the booth is we're giving away a free copy of my book, How to Write a Bestseller, How to Go Bestseller, How to Get Global Distribution for Your Book. That's a free book. Go check it out. We've got a free writing course coming up. It starts the day your expo ends, and it's called Write Your Book in 60 Days. We've taken dozens of people through this since the pandemic, and we've had about 15 new books published as a result of this free course. It's normally $500. We're doing it for the Best You Expo attendees totally free. So go RSVP now before that fills up. And the biggest thing we're doing, Bernardo, you're going to love this. On Friday, we're going to announce the winner of the submission. We're giving away a $7,900 complete publishing package. It includes audiobook, hardcover book, ebook, and paperback book. So if you've got a book on the inside of you, this is one of our authors, one of your speakers, Forbes Riley, Dr. Sonia Stribling. We've got some amazing authors that are speaking on your main stages, but we're going to gift this publishing package, and our editorial team is going to be voting and announcing. So you can go to my booth, click on the link at beyondpublishing.net, /submit, and one lucky winner is going to get that $7,900 publishing package to go global with their book.
Well, Michael, thank you so much. Well, as you can see, Michael's always very generous. All you've got to do is literally pop up to his booth and get some of his books, connect with some of his authors. If you're interested in writing a book, and I'm not saying everyone can write a book, I'm not saying everyone should write a book, but there is a responsibility, as I was talking about yesterday, is we all have to become the best version of ourselves, okay? And if there is something that you can share, you should share it with the world. And if you can, then, hey, speak to Michael. He's the man. As you can see, very generous, very likable. You just
I got to tell you, yesterday, and I know Tony and your team's going to be resharing the replay, but we had your leader from Mumbai there, from the Legacy Club in Mumbai, and we had some other attendees from India. So literally, you have people plugging in, even though this is an LA virtual event, literally all over the world. So kudos on this, Bernardo. I'm just really excited. Of course, always good to see you in person, but you know what? You're building a huge, awesome global brand. We want you to come to South Africa next year. We've got a growing tribe of authors down there that are asking for
Well, you know, we're ready. We're ready for a Best You Expo in South Africa. So we need to make that and make it happen. Guys, thank you so much. Michael, thank you so much. And listen, we'll connect during the expo. If there's a panel that I can pop in and say hello, I'd love to do that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bernardo. Have a great day.
See you. So Michael Butler, pop into his booth. If you're live here at the Expo now, if you're watching this recording, pop in, say hello if you're interested in writing a book, or maybe you can get his course. So I'm going to bring my next guest in, and I'm running through because we've got a tight schedule today. After this, we're going to have Darren Winters, and Darren Winters is going to be speaking about investing. And I was talking about that yesterday, the idea about being a coach and a trainer, about understanding the importance of being financially independent. I think is very obvious now, especially when a lot of people have lost their jobs and don't know what to do. So I hope you join Darren later for his talk. So I'm going to bring Sheer on. Sheer, how are you? Can you hear me? Oh, are you mute? Yes, you are. You're muted? I'm unmuted you? Okay. No, I can see you're still muted. I'm not sure. There you are.
I am. You can hear me.
Cool. Great. So she's a lifestyle pioneer, an OTT network, CEO, best-selling author, producer, and nationally recognized wellness authority. Her mission is to help people make positive and uplifting changes in their lives. And she first received celebrity and recognition as America's Queen of Wellness by creating Shenatics. So how are you, my love? You're looking younger every day.
Oh my goodness. You said all the great things. I'm going to talk to you every day. So one of the things that I want to share with you is that, I know that all of us recognize you as a true visionary and leader. And with the help that you have with your dream team, who is absolutely amazing, you've taken an outstanding event, the Best You Expo, into the new virtual world and made it so easy for everyone to get together in a safe and a nurturing environment. And I just say, you just did an amazing job on this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we're getting started. We're very excited about it. I've got to say that I think it's not easy. I mean, because we've turned this around in 2.5 months. It hasn't been easy, and especially when we've got 350 sessions, nearly 200 speakers to make it happen. But, we're very excited, and we can only see amazing potential. What are you going to be sharing with us, Sonny? Because you are a fountain of knowledge. You've got so much expertise in so many things. And obviously, you're a great connector, and you've always been extremely nice and sweet to me since the moment we met. So what are you be sharing? Because
I feel the same about you too. So I want to share the opportunities basically that you've given me to speak on, so that people know exactly what we're doing. So we're going to be doing today at 1 o'clock a panel, and the panel is absolutely amazing. We have let me just tell you a little bit about Lo Lee. And she is a speaker. She actually helps people to make money online, and she'll tell you about how she made $2 million. We have another gal, Bettina Carey, and she's the Women's Empowerment Marketplace and Global Network, and she actually helps women across the world to unite together. Sharon Lecter, we all know she's a powerhouse, and she's a successful leader of entrepreneur. She's licensed CPA for over 35 years, and she's the premier for financial literacy. So we also have a gal that's just another amazing person, Teresa DeGraspro. She chairs the Evolutionary Business Council, leading the Principles for Success, and she's the #1 bestseller of mass influence. And then we have Dr. Betty Huber. She was an executive vice president at the, I think it was the California Bank and Trust, and she spoke at the United Nations World Conference. She worked at the World Bank, and she's just well connected with, all of those people. So the team is just going to, the panel is just going to be absolutely amazing. And what we're trying to do is to discover how you get rich by telling people where to go. Now, you and I know both that we do that all the time, right? People come to you and you say, hey, I need this. And you say, let me tell you where to go. And it can be a change, and it's a change in their lives many times. So we have an outstanding panel and all of this, but here's what we're going to be sharing. We're going to be sharing our business wisdom and our fails, our success. But most of all, we're really here to inspire them to really, get their business up there and to make sure that it's solid as far as their finances are concerned.
Very important. Well, listen, you've got a great panel. I obviously love a lot of the panels you have. Big, massive fan of Sharon. So I can't wait. Guys, there's so many amazing panels. You should sign up for them. And again, remember, you can register for them, because if you didn't want to, or you couldn't make it or whatever, you're running late because you're watching another session, you can always watch the recording. So thank you so much. I know we're going to catch up as well. So,
absolutely. And thank you so much. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to share all of this with the audience.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I wanted to play very quickly a very quick brief on the violin that we have, the violinist that we've got, Yuri, who's playing with us, playing for us. I'm going to be interviewing him. He's going to be playing live also at the Best You Expo. So I want to play you quickly before we move on to our next speaker. Thank you.
Now, the Best You Personal and Professional Development Virtual Expos are happening globally in 2020 and 2021. If you are a coach, a motivational speaker, a therapist, and are looking to transform your business, build a community, and generate customers from a global audience, this is the opportunity for you. Now is your chance to join forces with the Best You, one of the largest personal development brands on the planet. Book your speaking slot, your virtual booth, and get tickets to attend now.